All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag. Another one from Big 41 who wants to know, what is the best all-around passing route you want to have on almost every passing play? Good question. So if you're somebody that likes to pass the ball, what is a route that you're going to want to have on every play?
There are two routes specifically in this game that I would say are probably the best route in the game. First, Farls go hit B and go to gun. And yeah, give me that trip sweep. Give me that trip sweep. Actually, no, don't give me that. Go to gun empty bunch, which, as a matter of fact, this is the formation that I've been working on. So look at the, flip it for me. Now go down and go to the play verticals.
Okay.
Okay, that's the play we're going to take a look at. In my opinion, this is the single best route in the game. Show the play. It's the A route. The A route, that is the best route in the game. It gets open against every type of coverage there is, right? It gets behind the defense. It beats man. It gets to spots on the field that make it very difficult for the zone coverage, man coverage to defend.
Is this the same route that is in a lot of four verticals plays? Or
same
slightly?
Route.
So
it's the same route.
So
it's roughly the same route.
So against man, it'll kind of cut over the middle, and as long as you throw it at the right time, yeah.
Because he gets underneath.
Yeah.
Now, when you have like a more of a skinny post, what ends up happening is the offensive player doesn't get underneath. The importance here is that the tight end there, Ellison, or whoever it is, he gets underneath the man coverage, right?
Yeah.
So throw it again. So he'll get underneath here. So because he gets underneath, you can click on and win that battle. If, for instance, you go to, let's try another play I think of. Go to gun trips tight end.
Gun trips tight end.
Right there.
Boom.
Go down, down, wide receiver deep end.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the difference here. Now, I don't believe with this play that
Yep, sort of looks the same, yep.
Sort of looks the same, but it's more vertical than it is horizontal. So he won't get underneath the defender, right? So the defender can cut it off.
And he trails them, which is right where he wants to be.
Right, but even if I was in like a man-to-man, not even two-man under, let me just zone these guys out so you don't get beat. So even if I was in something like that, I still don't think he gets underneath. I think on the cut, see, the defender gets underneath.
Right.
Right. So okay. So why is that other route better? They look exactly the same. I can't just run that route.
Right.
Well, because the way it actually plays out is vastly different. So look at right here. Sherman is beat underneath, but then when you throw the route, so I think part of it is when you throw the other route, you kind of like lead it back towards like quarterback a little bit more.
Right.
Where when you have it on that deep post, you can't lead it back downfield as much.
I like
that. Make sense?
Yeah. And that's a play you can hit for a lot of yards. And so here's the difference, right? So you see it in the wide receiver deep in. You kind of see the route on the play verticals.
It's there with verticals.
It's like kind of there, but and you might also see it a little bit depending on what shotgun empty you have. Certain ones have a better four vertical. So this Vikes Y shake is much more horizontal. It's not quite the good one that you want to see from that formation.
Now let me show you the other best route in the game. So go grab that verticals play.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in my opinion, this is the second best route in the game. Take X and put him on a drag.
Yeah.
Second best route in the game.
Would you motion him or no?
No. Snap. He gets open against pretty much every coverage, except for bad throws.
Except for Teddy Booyah Bridgewater.
What they say about drags, guys, right? Even in whatever it is in the NFL as well, right? A drag route is always open. You just have to make the right read and throw it at the right time. It's always open. Like you threw it too late there. Throw it when he hasn't crossed center of the field, and you should be able to pick up 2-3 yards. Maybe if you cut up field, you get a couple more.
Yeah, he was getting bumped.
Right there. See, the better timing now gave you 8 yards.
Yeah.
Opposed to threw it late, you run into the defense, you get in a problem. So even now, if I play man-to-man, right, now I'm in man.
Gonna get a free release.
Snap of the ball. His speed, and now you have a guy that's shifty and has good speed. He wins that battle, and the drag goes and beats the man-to-man now.
Definitely.
So a drag, and the other thing that's cool about a drag is, call that again. Watch, I'm gonna play man here again. Hit RB, put him on a flat. Just put him on a flat. I don't want him to run into the drag again. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to playmaker Patterson upfield.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the other cool thing about a drag. Pressure came in, but drags also give you a secondary bailout for like a vertical.
Yeah, especially if they don't if they're going to drop people back.
Or if they were to blitz, like, crazy blitz, blah, blah. Crazy blitz. Oh, space, track, boom. Now you turn that, you turn a 3-yard pass into a 10, 15-yard play.
Definitely, definitely.
So
that's 2 excellent routes there from SGibs. Heading on over to the chat real quick. Yukon Man has a question. What's the best 3-4 defensive playbook? I would recommend 3 that you take a look at. One is San Francisco 49ers. It's a great beginner-style defense. It has a 3-4 bear in it, which can make it easy to stop the run. I also like the Chiefs. The Colts have a really good playbook. Right now I'm using the Steelers, so that's 4. A lot of them are the same. There's really not a lot of variety, but there's small differences that you can use from those 4 books that will give you a little bit of an edge, depending on what works for you.
So what I'll tell you is this, right? If you want to go 3-4, you go Chiefs, because Chiefs gives you the 3-3-5. Okay, so that's a 3-3-5 normal. That's a different formation that you get in most books. You could go Steelers because it gives you 3-4 even. It gives you 3-4 solid, nickel 1-5-5. Nickel 2-4-5, so it gives you those
quarters,
sets.
Yeah.
And then you could go a book like the Saints that gives you 3-4 even plus 3-4 bear. You don't get nickel 1-5-5, but you're going to see a lot of differences in the nickel sets and in the big dime sets. That's where you see the variation typically, but I think Chiefs gives you that extra nickel 3-5 that a lot of times that people might like. If you're not doing anything specific like we have in the winner's kit, I would probably say go Chiefs.
Just a quick reminder, guys, to hit the follow button on the channel. That's in the bottom left-hand corner. It'll let you know when we go live. Once again, we go live with This Week in Madden every Wednesday. You can submit your questions. We'll break them down live on the air. Plus, we play a game of the week where we bring in some community members to play against us, break down what we're doing, why we're doing it, and play a real live game. So that's fun, too. So make sure to hit that follow button. We go live during the week as well for MUT Lunch, where we'll walk you through how to build a good team, show you off